so quiet around here. It's kind of
I know, right?
Didn't you just
Who knows?
remind me what it is? Okay.
Oh, I think
I'll
be on me. Around my neck. On me. All right.
Due to travel delays, we have one half of the Unity Champions as the sole member of the SmackDown roster standing against who knows how many members of Mutiny.
I respect the gumption of standing up against the odds, but there's a thin line between courage and self-destruction.
If there's one thing we know about this woman, it's that she doesn't quit. Fends it off. Good counter.
To myself,
Making a statement right across the larynx.
and do like this with my soul.
Alabama slam. That was all sorts of nasty.
And violence.
Placing her against the turnbuckle.
What a clothesline in the corner.
She's looking to go top rope here.
Taking slow. Body splash.
This manhandling their opponent.
A fall-away slam.
Fallon Henley has lost any sense of command in this one.
This can't be how Fallon envisioned tonight going. Look out! Senton from the apron.
Taking their time. Vertical suplex. Look at the power. Absolutely incredible. Walking around the ring. Vertical suplex. Nicely done. She's looking to the WWE Universe for support. I'm all for getting in the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up.
Good.
She's being unrelenting in her offense.
She's got to start fighting back to get in this match.
Stock on a Velo
Backhanded. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions. A clash of counters, and these superstars did their own.
There's a new class of blockbuster dramas.
Swinging the elbow above the offense.
Changing bodies, and all of a sudden, just the weight starts flinching. This stuff's expensive. You just bank breakers within the streets. There's all excitement.
She kicks out with authority after two.
The end was in sight.
It's just beginning. From the Journal, $1 Trillion Shock. Tap now.
She was ready with the counter. Punch! And Henley able to reverse that. Armbringer. That changed. Dominating shoulder tackle.
DDT. She's got something in mind here. Sister Abigail. And it can all be over for Henley.
2. And that ends the gauntlet for Fallon Henley. She's out of the match.
Out they go, but we still have 3 more superstars chomping at the bit to win this gauntlet match. Next in the gauntlet is Mi Chin. This should be interesting.
All these shoes.
The arena is electric right now for this gauntlet match. A quick series of pinfalls, and there's only one winner. Of course the WWE Universe is excited. Ooh, nasty shot to the throat. Across the leg. I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that from them. You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that. Outright presentation of power there.
Michin has lost any momentum here.
Michin has to weather a storm here. Sky high. Oh, way off. That's a big mistake.
Smashing the face right into the ground.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Wait for it. Oh, Alabama slam.
An unyielding show of authority. No two ways about it.
Oh, I think the ring just moved. That's how you establish dominance. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they taking flight. Man, what a splash! Oh, his power is unholy. Look at that for reps. That is something else.
Here's the cover. Power right out in one.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder. Wait for it.
Alabama slam.
Knew what was coming there.
Kick right to the leg. Batten down the hatches. These two are loading. That unraveled by Michin. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Oh, ouch.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
You can feel the contact, and so does the W.
Things have just gone nuclear. More hits landing on the front lines now. Looks like we know who won that exchange. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Consecutive attacks keeping Michin off her game.
Michin trying to withstand this urge. Just a beatdown. Lights out, DDT connects.
Heading to the top turnbuckle now.
From the top.
She completely missed there.
Michin's now being sized up. Sister Abigail. And that can keep Michin down.
And it's all over. Michin's been eliminated.
They are out of here. And after this, 2 more entrants to go. Now we've got Wes Lee jumping into this gauntlet.
Tonight we planned a night full of action for you. Don't go anywhere. You're watching SmackDown.
Get in air with that forearm. He dodges out of the way. Went for the springboard and missed. Sister Abigail. Wesley is in serious danger. What in the world? You gotta be kidding me. me, surviving that maneuver is absolutely amazing.
Is there still enough left to try that maneuver again?
Taking flight. Body splash. All the way up for a suplex. No, that wiggles free. From behind. Chop block. Back and forth, counter after counter. All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds. Massive miscalculation on that one. Wait for it. That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster. Up with the elbow.
Owen fights back.
Alabama slam. Ooh. Boom, what a forearm. Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Crash landing, powerbomb.
And the momentum's clearly against West now.
Can West recover from this adversity? DDT! And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch. Sister Abigail. Stick a fork in him. Cover!
2 count. It's all over for Wesley. No match for the gauntlet.
We've seen twists and turns, but here's our last entrant. Is that? Yeah, it is. Last Legend entering the gauntlet. Shoulder tackle.
She's just getting hammered away on.
Yeah, she's just continuously cut off at the pass here. Alabama slam. That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws taking flight. Diving body splash. Two-handed choke slam.
Punch lands. Legend having trouble gauging the offense here.
Legend getting carved and dissected. Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
She kicks out with authority.
She's still got a lot of stamina left. Dominating shoulder tackle. Start counting, Saxton. 1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day. Power.
I think you're right. Nice. Count that high, Saxton. Shut up, Corey.
Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top
Blast off. Through the air. And connects. Completely throwing self-preservation out the window. I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that. Boom.
And she has the pace of this one right where she wants it.
She's really putting the pedal to the metal here. DDT.
Cover, cover. This could be it. Another victory, but how much longer can the only member of the SmackDown roster in attendance go?
It looks like Last Legend is calling for more reinforcements. Who turned out the lights?
It's Isla Dawn and Alba Fire.
Where the hell did they come from? That's what Last would like to know.
They could have arrived at a better moment.
Last Legend wants no part of the Unholy Alliance.
What are they doing now, guys?
That is some kind of witchy voodoo. It's creeping me out.
Nonetheless, I'm getting word that SmackDown's roster has arrived at the arena, and Mutiny is getting the hell out of here.
I don't know if Isla and Alba showing up to protect their friend out of the blue is magic or coincidence, but They've ended Mutiny's attack.
Do you really think I did magic?
I think magic works in unpredictable ways. You tried to cast a spell to keep the SmackDown locker room safe from mutiny.
And the SmackDown locker room got delayed long enough that Mutiny couldn't attack.
At least, they couldn't attack anyone but you.
Oh, whether it worked or not, you were messing around with forces that you don't understand. I know. I'm not going to say we disagree, but...
You might have a touch of magic in you.
Thanks. Just... Can you tell me one thing? When you appeared in the ring, was that just special effects, or was it magic? I'd rather do that handshake again than kill you. Okay, I'll take that.
Sorry, we can't right now. Michael Cole told us he's got 5 hilarious cat videos to show us.
All right, lay it on us. Did you and the witches really cast a magic spell?
Damn! I owe my partner here $5.
That she does.
I didn't think you were the type who believed in supernatural stuff, punk.
Come on. I've been on ghost hunts for WWE, not to mention this house. She's still dodging the question, though. All that time with Isla and Alba, the weird flight delay, was it real?
A witch never reveals her secrets, boys.
Well, one thing was real. That beatdown you put on Mutiny. Yeah, you really held down the fort and put them in their place. Good job. Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, JC Jane and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexus King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right. Let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Lexus King.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bailey onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Solid punch.
Oh, man, right to the esophagus. Right in the breadbasket. Pow, what a shot. Caught with a punch.
The challenger taking some minor damage. Kick to the back. Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. Ooh. Roll up here. She was close to the end there.
Just barely, but it counts.
Gets herself out of harm's way.
Alabama slam.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Getting the fresh partner in here.
And here we go.
Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. Spiked. Now shoulders down.
Here we go. Able to get that shoulder up so quickly. What a statement.
Ooh, just relentless. Those strikes were a sign from the challenger. A message that says, I want that title so bad.
Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind. Guillotine applied. This is locked in deep.
Look at the agony. We could be nearing the end.
The guillotine locked in. This is on. That was an incredible counter. What a clothesline.
Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails it. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champion with the whirlwind splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn. Wait, what? Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack their former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago, and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster, and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul, we not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy looking like an idiot making booby traps to stop mutiny invasions, who do you think started the rumors that it was causing dissension in the mutiny locker room? Yeah, that was me. I managed to delay the entire SmackDown roster from getting to the building on time, leaving you to fight all alone. And you thought it was magic? Don't be ridiculous. You two grew up together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go back to whatever hellhole town you're from. Find your safe space, because it's not here. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
I haven't felt like this since the year we both moved away from our hometown.
It was really tough at first. You spend every day with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone.
But ultimately, you must have figured out how to stay friends despite the distance, right?
Yeah, it was hard and took a long time. But we realized even though we didn't see each other, we still had each other's backs.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay. Look, we're on the same side here. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion, that's me. And architect of NXT, Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
Punk's just wrong. I mean, the only thing I could see Big E being the architect of is the stack of pancakes. But was it the